Welcome back to our channel, where we delve into thought-provoking topics from around the world. Today, we're going to discuss a dark chapter in history. The blood diamond deposits were discovered in various parts of Africa. In the late 19th century, a massive diamond rush took place, particularly in southern Africa, which was home to rich diamond reserves. The discovery of diamond mines, such as the Kimberley mine in South Africa, triggered a frenzy as prospectors and mining companies rushed to exploit these valuable resources. The influx of people and the establishment of mining settlements laid the groundwork for the subsequent exploitative practices that unfolded. Dimension 3. Collaboration of European and American interests. While European powers dominated the colonization of Africa, American involvement in the diamond trade cannot be overlooked. American companies and individuals, driven by economic interests, forged collaborations and partnerships with European counterparts. This collaboration between European and American interests further deepened the exploitation of African communities. It led to the establishment of mining operations, trade routes, and financial networks that facilitated the extraction and transportation of diamonds from Africa to global markets. Dimension 4. Economic exploitation and forced labor. The diamond trade in Africa was tainted by economic exploitation and forced labor. As European and American companies sought to maximize profits, they resorted to exploitative practices that subjected African people to harsh working conditions and forced labor. African communities were often coerced or deceived into working in the diamond mines. They endured grueling labor, often without proper wages, adequate living conditions, or basic human rights. Their labor and suffering became intrinsic to the diamond production process, generating immense wealth for the colonial powers and foreign companies. Dimension 5. Impact on African communities. The consequences of the diamond trade on African communities were devastating. The exploitation of diamond mines led to the displacement of local populations, as their lands were seized to make way for mining operations. African communities suffered profound social, economic, and livelihoods of local communities. The long-term ecological consequences of these practices continue to be felt today. The historical context surrounding the diamond trade in Africa is a complex tapestry of colonization, economic interests, forced labor, violence, and environmental degradation. These dimensions intertwine to paint a vivid picture of the profound injustices endured by African people in the pursuit of diamonds. As we continue our exploration, we will delve deeper into the specific human rights violations, the impact on African communities, and the ongoing efforts to address these issues. Through understanding the historical context, we can better grasp the urgent need for responsible sourcing, consumer awareness, and industry reforms. Part 2. Enslavement and exploitation. Tragically, the diamond trade became intertwined with the enslavement of African people. During the era of colonization, Africans were violently uprooted from their homes and forced into labor under deplorable conditions. The diamond mines became sites of unimaginable suffering. Enslaved African people endured severe mistreatment, facing physical and psychological abuse. Stripped of their freedom and dignity, they were reduced. Established in 2003, aimed to prevent the trade of conflict diamonds. This initiative brought together governments, industry representatives, and civil society organizations to create a system of certification and verification. However, challenges persist, such as smuggling and illicit trade, undermining the effectiveness of the Kimberley process. It is vital for stakeholders to remain vigilant and proactive in addressing these challenges. Strengthening the Kimberley process and closing loopholes is crucial to ensuring that diamonds are sourced ethically and responsibly. Furthermore, it is essential for consumers to educate themselves about the origins of the diamonds they purchase. By supporting jewelry companies that adhere to ethical sourcing practices, individuals can contribute to positive change in the industry. As consumers, we possess the power to demand transparency and accountability. In recent years, there has been a growing awareness and demand for ethical diamonds. Initiatives such as fair trade diamonds and lab-grown diamonds offer alternatives that minimize the negative impacts associated with traditional diamond mining. These initiatives prioritize social and environmental responsibility, providing a more sustainable path forward. It is crucial to recognize that not all diamonds are associated with violence and exploitation. responsible sourcing practices and initiatives that empower local communities exist. By supporting these efforts, we can contribute to a more equitable and humane diamond trade. The story of Blood Diamond serves as a poignant reminder of the historical injustices that occurred and the ongoing challenges we face. It prompts us to reflect on our own choices and the impact they have on the lives of others. By amplifying the voices of those affected and advocating for change, we can work towards a future where diamonds symbolize beauty, not suffering. As we conclude our exploration of Blood Diamond 2006, we invite you to consider the profound message it conveys. The brutalities endured by African people in the diamond trade must not be forgotten or ignored. It is our collective responsibility to ensure that diamonds are sourced ethically, with respect for human rights and the well-being of communities. If you found this video informative and thought-provoking, we encourage you to like and share it with others. Together, we can raise awareness, promote ethical practices, and advocate for a diamond industry that respects human rights and empowers communities. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to see more videos like this, please subscribe now and hit that notification button. And we look forward to continuing this journey towards a more just and responsible diamond trade.